basically like with the blue futon. You might notice the mic is a little bit closer this time. We're going to see if that makes the sound a little bit better. Who knows? But let's find out. Anyway, Beast. I saw it when I was in Orlando, Florida. No idea what it was about. I knew it was another India movie. So let's find out if this is a beast of a movie. So this is a very interesting one because when I saw RRR in theaters, it didn't have this much gravitas when watching Beast. The main actor Vijay, I'm probably saying his name completely wrong, but anyway, every time he was on screen, people in the audience would start cheering and going crazy. Anytime he would like spin the gun, cheering and go crazy. The dance sequence, absolutely crazy. Everyone in the theater was going bonkers. So it was very different for me to actually see that impact of this actor because I don't know if he's been gone for such a long time and decided to make a new movie. But anyway, this movie is a pretty simple premise. He was in the Raw agency. Something bad happened to his past, but I think 11, 12 months later, he is now in a mall, and the mall is under attack by terrorists. Who do these terrorists want? Are they going to kill people? Let's find out. So with this movie, I was actually a little disappointed with it. I was expecting more action, just better special effects, and just a better story in general. This does not need a 2-hour and 35-minute runtime for this kind of simplistic story. So with that, we will go with the positives of the movie first. I thought when the action was on screen, it was pretty hardcore and pretty good, especially the first action set piece, as well as the action set piece with the Mini Cooper. I thought that was pretty fun to watch as a whole. Ooh, had to pop my neck there for a second. Ooh, ooh, ooh. But other than those two, like snares, also in a rollerblade scene, it's kind of fun. But with this and RRR, this one actually had blurred out when he like cut off an arm or anything. There'd be blurry, so you can't really see what's happening. That never happened with RRR and stuff like that. So I don't know if it was an editing choice or just, going from country to country, you can't do that kind of violence. You got to blur some of it out. So there was some good humor in this movie. The action, like I said, the Mini Cooper scene was pretty fun, and it was pretty cool how they decided to make this flight path of the Mini Cooper to go through the mall. That was fun. The rollerblade fight was pretty fun as well. And it just feels like the violence in these movies, they're very subtle. No, subtle is the wrong word. They're very graphic out of nowhere. You're just like, the themes of like comedy, then all of a sudden someone's going to get stabbed through the neck or arm chop off. You're like, damn, this weird tonal shift is very interesting and unique when you put it in that aspect. But when I said Beast, I was a little disappointed with it. The action was just the same, if you want to put it that way. They would have the same spinning shotgun scene. They would have the same, metal protectors, and they would open, close, shoot, open, close. And they did that multiple times in the movie. So you're like, nothing is unique and different about this, as well as the special effects. There's a scene when the main actor is getting punched in the face, and you could tell the punching was like this far apart from even getting hit. So you're like, that is not some good acting or good angling with the camera. You got to do something a little bit better on that level, as well as some of the CGI or special effects. A lot of it didn't work, especially there's a scene where he was getting punched in the face, like I said, and you could see like the blood just kind of like go in and out. Like you could tell it was after filming, they decided to do some special effects and put some blood in there, and it was not good at all the way it looked. And then the very end, okay, I understand the ending of going to this camp and trying to film it, but they decided to go completely bonkers with F-15s and F-16s, and I'm like, what are we doing? Like, I understand RRR is like a good revolutionary story, and you could kind of, it's bombastic, but it's grounded at some levels. Even though cheese are getting thrown, motorcycles are getting thrown, there's still some grounded level to RRR. With Beast, it just went kind of cartoony at the end, and the whole film just felt like a little cartoony movie, and it just wasn't what I was expecting. I was expecting a little bit more gritty. It's a serious topic, but it is a movie that, it's watchable, but do you have to run out in theaters and see it this weekend, or you could just wait for this one? So overall, Beast, some of the action is pretty good. The acting is fine. The comedy is fine. What didn't work well for me is the length. The action, when it was there, some of it was just too repetitive, and I was watching the same stuff over and over again. And we'll go with the dance scene as well. To me, the dancing song in this one is a lot more negative than RRR. RRR dance scene, like, flushed with this story. There's a good flow to it. There's a good reason why this dance scene was in the movie, and it was just perfect trim. Perfect. You didn't need to do anything. With this one, it just felt like it was plopped in it in a wedding scene, and he was changing clothes throughout the thing. So I was just like, yeah, this is not part of the movie anymore. But anyway, Beast will receive a 2.5 out of 5 Blue Futons equals at 50%. So see the critics' news scores gave this one. All right, so right now I'm not seeing anything on Rotten Tomatoes. So we're going to give my 50%, and that is it. Chase Yock with the Blue Futon. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think of Futontopia. You Blue Futonians, thanks for watching, and have a great day. Peace and love. I know I'm watching, am I saying this right? RGF. I'm watching, or is it KGF? I don't know. It's KGF. Yeah, it's KGF. I'm watching number 1 right now on Amazon Prime. And then tomorrow I'm going to watch number 2 in theaters. And we will see how that one plays out. Thank you for watching. It means the world.